Hey, I'm
Cuando
Tavion
quieras.
Wallace, linebacker here at the University of Arkansas. I just did one of the best interviews ever in my life. I just wanted to shout out Last New College. Thank y'all for all the things y'all do. Appreciate y'all for all y'all support. Wish y'all nothing but the best in life.
Yeah.
We go crazy. Different diamonds dancing, no designer fabrics, one so attractive.
Bienvenido a las Minor College, Tavion. Gracias por acertar nuestra invitación. Es muy especial tener a un chico tan joven y prometedor como tú a pocos meses de empezar tu temporada True Freshman. Vamos a empezar por el principio. ¿De dónde eres, dónde creciste y cuándo empezaste a jugar a fútbol?
So, Tavion, welcome to Las Miliuna College, and we want to thank you for accepting our invitation. It's truly special for us to have such a young and promising talent with us, just a few months away from starting your true freshman season. We like to start from the beginning. Where are you from? Where did you grow up? And when did you start playing football?
Okay, so from a little small town in South Georgia, Jessup, Georgia, 14 hours away from home. So like it gets kind of crazy here, but the family feeling here is pretty good. But I grew up playing football. I grew up in a football home. I can say I started playing football around when I was 5. That's when I started playing flag. And then 7 and 8, that's when the tackle came in. That's when I really started to fall in love with the game. And I just started to grow my skill set each and more every year.
Nos gustaría ir repasando paso a paso tu evolución hasta ahora. Vas a Epling Country High School, donde aparte de jugar de linebacker y ser un linebacker muy destacado, juegas en ataque y consigues grandes marcas en atletismo. ¿Cómo recuerdas tu época de high school? ¿Cuán divertida ha sido para ti?
So, Tavion, we would like to go step by step through your journey so far. You went to Appling County High School, where besides being a standout linebacker, you also played on offense, and you achieved great results in track and field. How do you remember your time in high school? How fun was it?
High school, it was kind of like up and down for me. My freshman through junior year, I started at Wayne County High School. I had a couple great years there. And then my freshman year didn't start off so well. Then we got a new coach my sophomore year. Then my sophomore year went 10-3. Junior year, we turned around, won 7 games. And then my senior year, I had to move to Appling County, which I can say one of the best things that has ever happened to me. When I went to Appling County, I can say like my joy for the game came back. When I was my last couple of years, I wouldn't say Wayne was bad. It was pretty good, but I can say when I got to Wayne, I fell more into it. My senior year, I got to show my talents even more on the offensive side of the ball. And then defense, we had a great defense, great defensive staff, great defense coordinator and Bubba Walker. Then our head coach, Jordan Mullis. It was a pretty good staff over there. In track, that's just always been to me. Like I've been doing track since before football. So like track, that was my first love as a sport. So like just to be able to continue to do that until my senior year, it was pretty good.
And in track, did you specialize in something in 100 meters, 400 meters, or what was your specialty?
Yeah, my special event in track, I would say the 100 meter. Like me being the size I am, not many people think I can run. But when I get out there and show them that I can run, I shock a lot of people.
Yeah, that's cool.
Antes de llegar a tu decisión por Arkansas, nos gustaría acercarnos contigo un poco a tu época de recruiting. En España no conocemos mucho sobre ella, ¿no? ¿Cómo ha sido para ti este proceso? ¿Cuánto tiempo ha durado? ¿Cómo son las visitas a las universidades y con qué frecuencia se hacen? ¿Qué hacéis en cada visita? ¿Qué locales veis? ¿Y a quién conocéis? Cuéntanos un poquito sobre el proceso del recruiting.
So before reaching your final decision for Arkansas, we would like to get a closer look with you at the recruiting process. Here we don't know much about it, so we'd like to know what was the process like for you personally. How long did it last? Did you visit another colleges? And what do you do on each visit? What places do you see? Who do you meet in those visits?
Okay, I would say my recruiting journey kind of started the summer of my upcoming sophomore year. So after my freshman year, I took a visit to go take a camp at the University of Arizona, and then I showed out in front of all the coaches, and I finally received my first offer. After that, offer just kept coming in, bam, bam, bam. And then I can say with the recruiting process, with me picking a school, I prayed about it a lot. I talked to my family a lot, my mom, my dad, and my bigger brother who's been in the shoes I am before picking the college. And then I took 4 official visits: Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, and Florida State. They were all great schools. I'm thankful that all the coaches recruited me. But something about Arkansas just stood out. Like when I took my visit, like their faith, everything, like you got to start with your faith in God. Without him, nothing is possible. And then all the other schools, I went to Georgia. I loved it, but I just felt better at Arkansas. But they had some great coaches. Florida, that was my dream school growing up. And then it hurt me not to go there. But then everything's happening for a reason. So I'm happy to be where I'm at in Florida State. That was one of my top for the longest. But, I kept praying that God leads me to the right place. And I feel like Arkansas is the place for me to be.
Thank you.
Sí, justo nos íbamos a parar ahí. En julio del año pasado anuncias tu commit con los Razorbacks. Por encima de otras ofertas, como dijiste, Michigan, Georgia, Florida State, LSU. Has tenido muchísimas ofertas. ¿Cómo ha sido ese día de la decisión final, ese último día de julio que elegiste Arkansas? ¿Y qué fue ese factor X que te llevó a elegir a los Razorbacks?
We're gonna be redundant in this, but in July of last year, you announced your commitment to the Razorbacks, surpassing offers from Michigan, Georgia, Florida State, LSU, and many more. What was that final decision day like? What led you to choose Arkansas? What was that X factor? You say that your faith in God, but was anything else?
Of course, my faith in God, I prayed about it a lot. My mom, she came on a visit with me. She really loved it. And Coach T. Will, I've known him since I was in middle school. He recruited my brother out of college. So the relationship me and him had, relationships will take you a long way. And God works in mysterious ways. I never thought I'd be getting coached by the same coach my brother was getting recruited by out of high school. And I can say the coaches here, they're more family oriented than like a lot of people are. Like they're not just about ball. Even now that I'm here, it's not just ball. They really care about us as young men. They care about us better in life, and they want us to treat everybody with respect, and they treat us with respect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you mentioned your brother. He also played in Arkansas?
Mm-hmm. No, he played in Kentucky.
Okay. And in which position did he play?
He played linebacker just like me.
Linebacker. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sí. Bueno, después hablaremos de eso. Para los nuevos seguidores que van a empezar a conocerte y seguirte desde ahora, ¿cómo es Tavion Wallace como jugador? ¿Cuáles son tus principales características? ¿Qué es lo que más te gusta hacer en el campo?
So for the new fans who are just starting to get to know you and follow your journey, how would you describe yourself as a player? What are your main strengths? And what do you enjoy most doing on the field?
I would say me as a player, my versatility of, like, some people can be fast, strong, but I see myself as a strong and fast linebacker. Not many linebackers can move how I move, but it's not me who does it. Like I put in the work, but it's God who gave me the ability to be where I'm at today. So like I could say my ability to guard receivers, to guard running backs, tight end, to be able to blitz and take on the lineman. I can say that's what I like to do. And then I love to blitz, like get you one-on-one with a quarterback. They just sitting there in the pocket. That's like one of my favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Antes hablabas de tu hermano. ¿Cómo es tu relación con tu hermano Trevin? Drafteado el año pasado por los Carolina Panthers, que además ha tenido una gran temporada como linebacker como tú. Te da muchos consejos sobre el juego, practicáis mucho juntos en los Simpson. Hay muchas bromas. Cuéntanos un poco cómo es vuestra relación.
So, what's your relationship like with your brother, Trevin? He was drafted by the Carolina Panthers last year, and he had an amazing season as a linebacker, just like you. Does he give you a lot of advice on the game? Do you guys practice together often during the off-season? And are there a lot of jokes between you two? Tell us a bit about your dynamic with him.
Yeah, I can say my relationship with him is pretty tight. That's what me and all my siblings, him, Titus, my little brother, Tim, my sister, and my oldest brother, Kobe. I can say that me and all of my siblings have been pretty tight since we was little. And then me and him, like, we have a different type of connection because, like, me and him kind of went through the same thing. He was COVID year, so, like, he didn't really get to do all the visits and all that I did. But one thing he told me is, like, to see people's true colors, like, through the recruitment process, because everybody can tell you this. and then give you one thing when you get there. But yeah, it's a lot of competing between me and him. Because when he got drafted, I was like, oh, yeah, I got to get drafted higher than him. And then, like, anything that he do, I want to do better. And then we got a younger brother. Anything that we do, he want to do better. So, like, just having him above me and, like, just looking at him and all the things he do, like, that pushes me a lot to, like, want to be better and better every day.
Interesante. Ya pensando en este siguiente paso, imagino que ya estás entrenando en Arkansas. ¿Cómo ha sido este inicio en la universidad, esta primera adaptación? ¿Cómo es un día normal para ti en la universidad? ¿Cómo es tu cronograma diario?
Tavion, we imagine that you're already training with Arkansas, and how was your first adaptation to the college, and what's a normal day like for you at the uni? What's your daily schedule?
Okay, so when I got here, I early enrolled out of high school, so I got here January 10th of this year. When I first got here, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, 14 hours away from home. Mind you, this is my first time away from family, away from, like, anyone that I'm close to. But my roommates that I had, Kevin Notice, Cam Settles, and Quentin Murphy, they made it pretty easy for me to adjust and get the family feeling that I had when I was home. And then I can say, like, the people here, they are pretty great. So the transition was pretty good. People will say Arkansas has some great people and the state is behind you. They really mean that. Everywhere I go, everybody acknowledges that we play football, that we're on the team, and, like, they just thank us for, like, just being here and choosing to come here, and, like, they're going to support us in all that we do. In my day-to-day, I usually have class in the morning, workouts, and then have some type of practice meetings or something like that. But our days, I won't say I haven't had any too hard days yet. Like, I feel like I was destined to be here. So, like, I don't feel like any day has been too hard for me yet.
Pensando a corto o medio plazo, ¿qué objetivos te marcas en este inicio de tu carrera como true freshman? Y un poco pensando más adelante, de fondo imagino que la NFL, ¿no? Como todos los chicos de tu edad, ¿qué significaría para ti llegar a jugar en ella? ¿Es un sueño, un objetivo o ambas?
So, Tavion, what's on your radar for the near future as a true freshman? What are your goals for this season? And thinking about the long term, playing in the NFL, what does that mean to you? Is it a dream you always had, a goal you are working towards, or both?
Of course, the goal of the NFL, that's always, like, the goal of a young college athlete who plays football. Of course, I grew up watching football all my life, and yes, I want to make it to the NFL. Hopefully, I'm blessed to be there right alongside my brother, but I can say my goals for the freshman year, I wouldn't say goals. I have, like, standards I want to hit. I just want to, like, get better every day. I don't want to, like, just have to prove everybody right, but, like, prove everybody wrong. I'm sorry, but I just want to prove myself right, because I know, like, where I'm from, not a lot of people get to do what I'm doing or do what someone else is doing. Not a lot of people in the world get this opportunity. So, like, the platform I'm on, I want to take advantage of it to show what God is doing in my life. Then I know as I continue to put him first, good things will happen. So I don't want to say I have goals, just, like, standards to set myself on.
Sí, quizás jugar en el futuro, poder jugar con Trevin o contra Trevin, ¿no? Eso sería, imagino, que increíble para vosotros.
So, see, Adri says that maybe playing with him or playing against him, no? It will be it will be awesome, no?
Yeah, I would say playing with him. Like, growing up, I've never got to play with him. Like, when I got to high school, he graduated that same year. So, like, as I was coming to high school, he was leaving. As I was coming to college, he was leaving, getting ready for the league. So if me and him could get on the same team, that would be the dream come true.
Yeah, you didn't have the opportunity to play together, no?
Yeah, no, sir, we haven't had an opportunity yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Nos gustaría también conocerte un poquito más fuera del campo, y para ello tenemos un pequeño off-topic text. ¿Estás preparado?
We will also like to get to know you a bit better off the field, and for that we have a little off-topic test. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
¿Cuáles son tus principales aficiones fuera del campo? ¿Cómo es un plan divertido para Tavion Wallace en tu tiempo libre?
What are your main interests or hobbies outside of football? What do you like to do in your free time?
I can say in my free time, I love to interact with people. Like me, I'm a people person. A lot of people, like, will say I never meet a stranger because, like, I can see somebody having a bad day. I want to go do whatever I can to brighten that person's day. I like to get out in the community and interact with everyone. I don't like to just be shut in a room by myself all day. I like to get out. I love animals. When I came to college, my degree was me trying to get into animal science because the NFL doesn't last for all day. All your life. NFL stands for not for long. So like just me getting opportunity to do the things that I love. Like I love animals. So like after my journey in NFL comes to it, and being a vet would be like my next dream. I would love to be a vet. I grew up around animals, and then like time with my family, like family bonding, team bonding. My teammates are just like my family, and then my family. Everything I do, a lot of this is for them because like especially my mom, my dad, all the sacrifices they made for me, everything they done for me in my life. That's my why to keep going every day, just to make them happy. And then just to make everyone around me happy. I like to bring a positive energy in the room.
So you mentioned being a vet. You're studying to be a vet in Arkansas.
Mhm.
Muy bien. ¿Cuál es tu artista o grupo de música favorito?
Who's your favorite music artist or band?
My favorite music artist, his name is Cornerono. He's right here. He's I wouldn't say local rapper where I'm from, but he's from like the same South Georgia as I'm from. He's from Savannah, Georgia. I grew up listening to him all the time. And then his music is very great. Now it's crazy because like over the past couple of years, me and him have gotten closer. So like me being able to listen to his music now, I've been able to like it a little more just because I know him personally now. So Cornerono.
Nice.
¿Película o serie favorita?
Favorite movie or TV series?
I won't say I have a favorite movie, but it's a little series I'll be watching on Netflix, SWAT. I don't know why, but like I just been pretty locked in on SWAT lately.
¿Alguna comida favorita?
Your favorite food?
My favorite food, I would say any type of pasta for real, without veggies.
Si no jugaras a fútbol, ¿a qué otro deporte te gustaría practicar?
If you didn't play football, which other sport would you like to play?
If I didn't play football, like I said in the beginning, I feel like I would have been a track star somewhere breaking records or something like that in 100 meters, 200, 4x1.
¿Algún deportista de otro deporte que admires?
An athlete from another sport you really admire?
Athlete from another sport. I would say Kevin Durant. I always looked up to him when I played. But I used to play basketball when I was younger. So like the things he accomplished, the things he's still doing at the age he is, I would say Kevin Durant.
¿Sigues la NFL o eres de algún equipo desde pequeño? ¿Algún equipo que te gusta desde pequeño?
Do you follow the NFL? Did you grow up supporting a particular team?
I grew up somehow. I don't know how. Me from Georgia grew up Los Angeles Rams fan. At the time, they were the St. Louis Rams, but I grew up watching them. And my favorite NFL player is Devin White. He is a pretty great player, and I just look up to him. Other than my brother, he's my favorite player.
Sí, justo íbamos a ir justo ahora ahí, ¿no? ¿Algún jugador o jugadores favoritos legendarios de la actualidad? No sé si hay alguno más que le guste a lo mejor.
Is there any another NFL player that you look up to? Current or retired?
Devin White, of course, that's a great person to look up to. And then Michael Parsons, his versatility, like Michael Parsons can do anything. So like, I just want to like be able to show my talents on like any level. And like, he does that. So I can say Michael Parsons.
¿Tienes alguna superstición como jugador, algo quizás que te dé suerte en el campo?
Do you have any pre-game superstitions or lucky routines as a player?
I won't say I have like a routine, but like everything that I do for game day is pray. Like that's the biggest thing you can do, even if it's not a game day. So like I just pray before every game that God's give me the strength to do what I do best. Let me do it to the best of my ability, and He protects me, my teammates, my coaches, my opponents, and like the fans that's there watching us. That'd be my main prayer every game day.
¿Tienes algo que la mayoría de la gente no esperaría de ti, como un talento oculto, un hobby o un dato curioso?
And do you have something most people wouldn't expect about you, like a hidden talent, hobby, or fun fact?
Yeah, a lot of people, like, even when I tell them now, like my friends that I have in college, like I used to sing. Well, I sung in the choir at church these past couple of years, and when I was young, of course, everybody sings when they're younger, but like I've been doing it like for a long time. I haven't sung in the choir since I've been home, but like I can really sing. A lot of people don't like know that, but I feel like I can sing very well.
Ujú. ¿Cuál es tu mejor recuerdo hasta ahora en el fútbol y cuál es el más divertido o alguno que se pueda contar, alguna anécdota divertida que te venga así a la cabeza?
So, what's your best memory so far in football, and what's the funniest one? Something you can share, of course, maybe a funny story or moment that still makes you laugh.
Okay, my best moment, it would be these past couple years being able to play and be alongside my little brother Titus. We come a long way from, like, we don't have some ups and downs, but no matter what we've been through, we continue to put God first in everything that we do. And then me and him have been having so many good moments at Appleton County. Me and him got to practice together, play together, and all that. And it's been pretty fun. Like, everybody dreams of playing or being in the same room as their brother. So me being in the same weight room, same field as my brother, it's been good moments, fun moments. And of course, we don't have bad moments, but we know, like, us being brothers, we know how to get over those moments. So they be pretty fun to do together. And I can say one of my funniest moments, probably my sophomore year, like just things like that on the bus, because that was one of my first times ever like winning in high school. So like just when we got our first win, like how we celebrated that, it was so fun.
Ujú. Vale, pronto saldrá el videojuego de College Football. Primero estarás en él. ¿Y qué significará para ti poder jugar contra tu propio jugador? ¿Qué esperas de esa media inicial que te va a dar EA Sports?
So, the college football video game is coming out soon. First of all, do you know if you are going to be in the game?
My
And
plan is to
if so, what does it mean to you to be able to play as yourself in a video game?
Yeah, I plan to opt in the game, and then being able to play as myself, that's like a kid's dream, especially college football. Not too, like I said, not too many people get to do this, and especially where I'm from, I couldn't name 5 people who's been on games for real. So like, it's just a blessing to be able to do this, and like hopefully, like, I don't shed a tear, but like that's gonna make, like, that could make a grown man like just feel it in here. Like, cause I grew up watching everybody play football and watching everybody play basketball, and like they all on games and stuff. Like, I've never imagined me being on the game. So like this gonna be a dream come true for me.
And what rating are you hoping to get from EA Sports?
I don't, like they usually do like freshmen or rookie dirties. But I just know anything. I don't know what I think my rating will be, but I just know anything. My speed and my strength should be the highest.
Ujú. Bueno, ya llamaremos a EA Sports para que te pongan un buen rating, eso por supuesto.
We are writing to EA Sports to put you a great rating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Para acabar, la última, como sabes, somos de España y este año por primera vez se juega aquí un partido de la NFL en Madrid. Ojalá nos encantaría verte en directo con tu equipo NFL aquí o al menos en Europa, o si vas a venir a algún partido de college en Europa. ¿Conoces algo de España? ¿Has venido alguna vez o te gustaría venir de viaje o a jugar?
So the last question, this year, for the first time ever, an NFL game will be played in Madrid, in Spain. We will absolutely love to see you one day playing in Spain with your NFL team, or even in Europe with your college team, if that ever happens. Do you know anything about Spain? Have you ever been here, or would you like to visit, whether or travel or to play?
I don't know a lot about a lot of places. I ain't gonna lie. Like the history part, like I didn't grow up liking history class, so like I can say I barely listen in there. But I can say I would love to like probably one day travel there. Like on my bucket list, I've never been like out of like here for real close to home. Like I don't been like on vacation and stuff. Like I ain't never like really got to explore the world for real. So like that's one of the places I want to go see.
Ujú. Pues muchísimas gracias, Tavion. Ha sido increíble tenerte en un ratito aquí, que hayas interrumpido un poco tu entrenamiento, tu día a día para estar con nosotros. Así que nada, te deseamos muchísima suerte en tu temporada True Freshman. Te vamos a seguir muy de cerca. Tienes aquí ya tu club de fans en España para seguirte de cerca. Así que nada, muchas gracias y mucha suerte.
So Tavion, we want to thank you for you to taking a break to take some time for us, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your true freshman season, and we for sure gonna follow your games because we are crazy about the college football, and you have two new fans here overseas. So best of luck and thank you, and nothing but the best for you, Tavion.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for having me and letting me show my story and show what God is doing in my life. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Pues nada, esto fue la entrevista con Tavion Wallace. La verdad es que a mí me ha encantado la entrevista porque es un chico que al principio se le veía como algo tímido, ¿no? Se nota que es un chico muy joven, ¿no? Que al final tiene 18, 19 años y estaba como un poco cortado, pero creo que nos contó cosas muy interesantes. ¿Qué te ha parecido a ti, Barto?
Sí, muy bien. La verdad que Adri, toda la gente que estás trayendo, o sea, se están abriendo, están contestando a todo sin reparos y la verdad que pues, otra entrevista súper interesante y un chaval que se le ve también, tío, tienen todos la cabeza súper bien amueblada, igual es todavía que no se han llevado muchos golpes o algo, pero la verdad que otro crack. Que tiene sus objetivos súper claros. Me ha gustado mucho la entrevista, la verdad.
Sí, o sea, hay que decir que Tavion es un chico que es linebacker, puede jugar de outside linebacker, de middle linebacker. Creo que su época college va a definir más su posición en el campo, donde lo vean con más posibilidades, porque es un tío que va al ras muy bien. Entonces, yo creo que es susceptible de que lo entrenen más hacia el medio, que pueda ser incluso outside linebacker o lo que es, digamos, el raser, ¿no? Que es un tío muy polivalente. Yo creo que él en principio va a ser, pues, claro, al principio va a entrar poco a poco porque Arkansas no tiene mal equipo este año, porque tiene un buen equipo y tal. Yo creo que va a ir entrando poco a poco y seguramente pues lo vayan cuidando a lo mejor, pues, no, o sea, no va a ser lógicamente el Will, pero lo van a ir metiendo, ¿sabes?, alrededor y tal, como el San o como... Yo creo que va a tener una temporada que yo creo que va a jugar porque es un tío que físicamente está preparado. Y nada, es una maravilla tener una universidad diferente porque no habíamos tenido a nadie de Arkansas, de los Razorbacks, y además un tío con pedigrí, o sea, el hermano hizo una temporada de la hostia el año pasado en los Panthers.
Sí. Y con relevo también por detrás, porque creo que comentó también que su hermano pequeño también jugaba a fútbol y a ver,
sí,
sí que tiene un buen espejo en el que mirarse con su hermano.
Sí, o sea, esto es... a ver, yo el hermano lo tengo menos localizado, ¿no? Porque aún está en high school, pero bueno, me imagino que aquí si eres un Wallace, eres un linebacker, ¿no? Esto casi prácticamente... Si tú vas a comer con los Wallace, como mínimo te vas a llevar 2 placajes y un tackle for loss. Eso ya para casa te lo llevas. Eso
Sí,
seguro.
Pues sí.
Pero bueno. Nada, Bartu, muchísimas gracias, tío, como siempre, por venir a echarme un cable con esto, por tu, ¿sabes? Por tu amabilidad, tu atención y también tu disponibilidad, porque anda que no te doy por culo. Oye, tío, ¿cómo tienes esta semana? ¿Cómo no sé qué? Y yo, oye, que puede a tal hora, tal. Y bueno, pues venga, va. No sé qué.
Enseguida te voy a mandar un pantallazo del cacharro de los turnos. No, yo la verdad que ya te he dicho, Adri, que yo súper encantado. Para mí también estas experiencias son brutales. Poder conocer Es un sueño, tío, poder entrevistar a un chaval que está a miles de kilómetros, que está jugando en la universidad al deporte que más nos gusta. A mí, por lo menos, el deporte que más me gusta. Y es un sueño, tío. Igual el día de mañana... Alguno de estos, por descarte, mira dónde han terminado Femi, mira dónde ha terminado Kiko. O sea, son jugadores que van a terminar jugando que los vas a ver en la tele y decir,
sí,
mira,
no.
tío, lo hemos entrevistado, es la leche para mí.
Sí, a mí me encantaría pues tener la oportunidad de conocer a alguno también después de los que entrevistamos en persona, que venga a Europa tal y poder ir, o a Madrid ya sería la hostia y tal. Pero bueno, estaremos atentos a eso. Nada, tío, nos vemos en la siguiente. ¿Qué te parece? Muchas gracias, tío.
Perfecto, Adri. Hasta cuando quieras.
Y nada, a todos los demás, gracias. Si llegasteis hasta aquí, ya sabéis, darnos un like, que no os cuesta nada, que es gratis, suscribiros, danos apoyo, un poquito de apoyo en redes, que no está mal. Muchas gracias a todos por la buena acogida. siempre se aceptan, como digo yo, sugerencias, consejos o lo típico, oye, tío, que me apetece a ver si consigues a alguien de tal universidad. Pues mira, aquí yo ese tipo de cosas en comentarios, yo encantado porque, ya te digo, a veces hay universidades, yo reconozco que hay universidades que no son tan fáciles porque digamos que están, entre comillas, capadas. O sea, hay ciertas universidades que ya os digo que podía haber traído una entrevista y se ha caído porque no hay la posibilidad de que te dejen hacerla a la universidad, o se la pides a ellos y no te la dejan o lo que sea y tal. De hecho, hay una hace muy poquito, casi unas horas antes de entrar, que se cayó por eso, de un jugador muy importante. Así que nada, gracias a todos y nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao.